Hey everyone, I'm joined now by Kevin Gagne. Kevin, it's great to see you out at the event. And first of all, what does it mean to you to be around the kids all day and having them as your caddies?
Obviously, that's pretty special. You go back to when you were that age, and kind of brings back memories, and you just try to have fun with them and share as much as you can from our experiences and stuff. But it's pretty cool.
Now, let's in your career, you were never the tallest guy, and
Hmm.
we're not all blessed to have that growth spurts in our lives. So, for some of these kids that may have that difficulty once they get playing a little bit more hockey,
Hmm.
what is the words you can tell them to be like, don't let this be to scare you away from playing? Like, just you keep on going. What do you tell them in those situations?
I mean, I think now the way the game is going, there's so many more smaller players that
Mm,
you can look up to. And I think a guy like Marty St. Louis is
yeah,
a great example
right.
now that's had a long career. So for anybody who's a little smaller, there is room for them in the game.
Right.
So I think just believe in themselves and leave it all out there. If you work hard and you're good, someone will find you.
Right. And I guess now that you're not really playing pro anymore, but what have you kind of been up to the last few years?
Last couple of years, we moved back to Quispamsis, New Brunswick,
Okay.
so we're back in the area. I played a little bit of senior hockey up in my hometown of Emmitston,
Okay.
and now working at Moosehead Breweries in St. John. So
Okay. That's good.
that's pretty much it. We got a little 2.5-year-old
Right.
running around,
Yeah.
so keeping busy.
Keep them busy.
Yeah.
And last one before I let you go, you've played North America, you
Hmm.
played overseas. What's the big difference between the two leagues, and especially as a defenseman, everybody always talks about the bigger ice surface,
Yeah.
and that's the big one. So what other
Hmm.
things could you talk about that may be different and takes that a while for adjustment period?
Um, I was gonna go to the bigger ice
Yeah.
surface. That's the obvious one. Obviously, I think it just changes the angles,
Right.
and there's a lot more time and space. So that's probably the second one feeding off. Is sometimes when you play North America and there's some smaller rinks where you turn around, there's someone right on you.
Right.
So you do have a little bit of extra time to make plays,
Right.
and it takes a little while to get used to. But I
Right.
think. Once for me personally, once I was kind of up to speed with it, I think it played my game
Right.
fairly well. Yeah.
No, perfect. No, thank you so much, Kevin.
Hmm.
We'll let you get back to golfing, and it's so great to have you at the event this year.
Thanks for having me.